No, that's like still no. It's god damn it. I don't fucking know, but it was just
What's
like
another nickname for a homeless person?
homo. I'm so fucking stupid.
Is that your Monaco?
Water.
Do you actually drink that much water?
I try to drink about 2 of these per day.
How many gallons is that?
A gallon. This is 64 fluid ounces.
I can't. I have diarrhea if I drink too much water.
I think your body's like on the opposite spectrum of health. Can you go closer to the mic a little bit?
Are we already recording?
Yeah, I'm on.
So no one better steal my idea with the Mountain Dew. Is it going to be distracting if I'm just like...
Well, it's ASMR. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm already fucking hot. Hello, retards. Welcome to episode number 17 of Talking About Real Shit podcast with yours truly, Dennis, and my good old sister.
Ina.
Yep. She's eating a pear. Is that pear flavored?
So gross.
It is gross, but it's fucking hot already in there. Like, there's an air conditioner in here, but if we turn it on, I'm sure they wouldn't really hear
I'm
it
not
that
going to be
much.
able to hear that phone.
That's true. But yeah, it's hot in here. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. It's rough. But today we're here. We're back. We're fucking good to go.
Cooler than ever.
Cooler than ever. No alcohol this time.
Yeah, after that bender last time.
And then Bender this weekend.
You want to go first about this weekend? Recap it?
Sure.
Because for anybody that not like that doesn't know, like we try not to talk to each other throughout the week.
Yeah, literally.
Like we start and then like, oh, save it for the podcast.
Yeah.
But sometimes we don't talk about it.
No,
Maybe
we
just
don't.
we avoiding talking to each other.
No, it's just because we have such uninteresting lives that it's like we have to save everything that we can. Because if we talk to each other about the shit that happens, what the fuck are we gonna talk about? There's nothing to talk about. We're so lame.
You saw how poorly our episode went when we had to film it twice because we already talked about it, and then
I
we're like,
know.
I don't know how to talk about this again.
Exactly.
Because we go off on tangents.
Yeah.
Because we both get distracted.
Yeah.
So then we start by talking about something, and like when we were in the hallway, long time ago, and we were standing there for like an hour and a half talking. It went from like literally like, hey, how's your day going? And ended with like college and expectations of a Boise thing, and that's when we started our idea of a podcast.
Yep. That was where it started.
If we never had that conversation,
I know.
it would have been a missed opportunity.
I know.
I feel heat coming from this all over.
It's fucking hot in here.
Who wants to sponsor us so we can get out of this camper and into a studio?
Like again, like I can turn on the air conditioner, but the only shitty thing is, one, it doesn't blow like downward, so it's like it really doesn't do like it keeps it cooler, but it's like it's just not that great. And then two, it's just fucking like it's so loud that you can't really run
We'll
it.
be fine.
You know?
We'll get distracted by the cool things we're going to talk about today.
We have some interesting shit to talk about.
You want to talk about your weekend?
Yeah. So weekend. You know what's fucking really funny though? Is everyone that listens to this podcast was literally here. It knows exactly what happened. Ooh, I thought I kicked something. I got scared. It was this. That was a raccoon. Get out of here, coon! Get out of here! Isn't that a racist slur? Isn't coon a racist slur? It is for black people.
Oh no!
I'm gonna bleep that out. No, it's not. It is racist, but I didn't mean it in that term. I meant it as a raccoon. It is. I just thought of it. It is. It's let's see what it is.
We are 5 minutes in and you already said something racist.
I know.
That's our podcast.
It is. I believe it is. But I didn't mean it in that fucking tense. Oh, it is. It's a raccoon.
You have to put
Racial
slur. Oh, maybe it's not.
Is it not?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Coon is an extremely offensive slur for black person. It's rooted for the racist history of... fuck it. That's not what I meant. Doesn't even matter. So... it's because whenever we would do this, like, there's always just trash hanging out.
Okay.
But no, so anyways, the weekend happened. You
Just pour the toilet.
Yeah, just flush it. The weekend, so UFC fight happened Saturday night. Like, it was another UFC 262. That scares the shit out of me. If you hear random coughing, it's none of us. Obviously, it's her niece. This is our high tech
baby monitor.
Baby monitor.
It's smart.
When you think about it, it's the most expensive baby monitor that exists. It's 2 iPhones. It's $2,000.
Fuck.
I know.
You better pick up signals.
Speaking of picking up signals, let me just start this off.
No.
So I'm gonna forget. No.
Okay.
It's not that.
Oh, okay.
We're never going to go to Oregon and sell these.
Why?
Nie legalno.
Što nije legalno?
Ne možeš to raditi.
Ko ne može to
You
raditi?
can't do that.
Koga rekao?
It's-
Daniel?
No. I was just researching. I was like, oh, how does it work? It's like illegal.
Like how?
Because the way it works is, especially like the Monaco one, we would not be able to do that because
They don't have Monacos in Oregon.
Exactly. The way this works is like they pay deposits in those states to get those or something. So like you can't do it like in a state that doesn't do deposits and then you take it to a state that does, because it's like you're just like it's.
I'm laundering smeće for pare.
I'll leave this all out. So yeah,
There's
we never
our-
did that. We haven't actually.
No,
but
we haven't. So now you have to throw away all your trash in
Pretty
your room.
much. Fuck.
Put it in our recycling. What surprises me though is like, why the fuck doesn't Idaho do it?
I don't know.
Do you know how much smarter that would be? Like for real, like mom
the
and
thing is,
dad when
'cause
we
you have to
lived
pay
in.
deposits on it.
That's
The
fine.
way this works, it goes towards like the stores. The stores have like all the stores. I think from what I kind of read on it is this, like, let's say, okay, Oregon's 10 cents, right? So like Albertsons in Oregon has to, I think, like pay a 10-cent deposit for each one when they receive it, when they get it, or I don't know exactly how it works. So maybe it's the other way around. I don't know, but there's like, it's not like free money per se. It's spent.
It's like
either
a
from the bottling-
reimbursement.
something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it
But
works.
still, like people won't see it like that. I'll look at it like free money, even though
Yeah.
like it's not. So I get that. But like, what a great incentive though. Like it would get people to recycle more.
It is
For
yeah,
real, because
yeah.
it's like when mom and dad, when we were all living in Switzerland, dude, they were doing that back then.
Yeah.
There's like, you know, you made money for recycling, like if it was cans or glass or whatever. Like there was different ones.
Mhm.
You put them in the thing and you get money. I get it. You pay a deposit or whatever,
Yeah.
but in the end, like you still get
Oh, of course.
money
no, I know,
off
you
of
still
it.
get
So
money
it's like
off of it.
whatever. Just like I'm all tempted to do the Coinstar stuff, like keeping my coins for things because it's even though it's like my own money though. You know, like
What do you mean do?
like you know, like when you have your coins and then you
Yeah.
go into Coinstar and it gives you like
Never
cash.
want to do Coinstar.
Why?
Don't ever go to Coinstar and do that. You know how much money they take away. Whoever owns Coinstar,
It's
you're
5
a
cents.
fucking genius.
It's 5.
It's 12.5%.
Oh,
12.5%. So out of every $100, they take $12.50 for nothing. Go to your fucking bank and do it for free.
the convenience of just being able to slide down and then hearing it clink, clink,
That's
clink.
exactly how it is in the bank.
Is it really?
Yeah, I bank through, and that's how they fucking do it.
Fucking Coinstar trying to.
And you
goddamn-
literally like, and theirs is even fucking cooler because it's like a toilet spinning thing, and you pour it in there, and you just fucking see them flinging around. Rather than the Coinstar, just fucking, and it makes
Oh.
that sound too.
Oh, okay.
And then if you're,
I'll just
if
take
you're,
it to a casino.
if you're with an account, like if you have an account with that certain bank, if you go through Wells Fargo, this, they'll like, there's no charge. If you don't have an account, they'll charge you like
Right.
a certain percent.
Okay,
But
now
never
I know.
go to
Now I
Coinstar,
know.
guys. Never go to Coinstar. Coinstar, if you're watching, them sponsor us, but don't go to Coinstar.
Now I know. But no, for real, they should start a recycling thing. End of rant.
should, they
Whatever.
should.
I
But
guess
yeah.
we're not going to Oregon.
But yeah,
No, we won't.
that's that. Sorry, I was drinking water. So the weekend, fucking UFC 262, and yeah, we all drank a shit ton.
Did they? Everybody?
Not, of course, surprisingly, Victor didn't, but there's a reason all behind that.
Is he pregnant?
Is he pregnant?
I'm just kidding. It's because that's like usually when like women.
Yeah.
They're like, are you
No,
pregnant?
so obviously fucking our really rad, definitely lives in today's society's cousin didn't drink, because he's just so cool. He just didn't drink, you know.
Does he never drink?
Yeah, he's done it like twice maybe. So he didn't drink. His girlfriend drank a little bit, but everyone else did. And then Victor like didn't really drink. But yeah, we are fucking plastered. And I drank so much. I drank legit like
Here we go again.
14, 15 shots.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the whole Monaco thing of last week, but I like blacked out. I blacked out this time.
You don't recall?
I recall, but like I don't recall having a plate on on the sofa and then slightly being able to recall that I ate 3 burritos like at 5 a.m. But I fell asleep on the couch, sitting.
Mama te doopt. Just so you know. Because where did you do this drinking?
Huh?
Where did you drink?
In this house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and nothing was everything.
Teppich.
The good thing
The
there is no
teppich.
teppich. That's why I did it here.
It's Pavratio.
No. So okay, so we all drank. I got the Bird Dog peach whiskey thing again. Got that, and then they all like brought Trulies and shit, pansy drinks, and
You got the Capri Sun too, though, huh?
no, I didn't think Capri Sun. Luis wasn't gonna drink. He's like, I'll do a shot. He drank a shit ton at the end of the day because he was supposed to be the designated driver for like all of them because they all took one car here other than like
he
our
failed
cousin
at that
stuff.
job.
But then Victor did it, and so drank a shit ton. We didn't even really watch the fight like Daniel, Victor, and did in the fucking house, but we were all like outside just talking.
Right.
Like we didn't watch shit. Like. And I don't even know what the hell happened between any of those fights. I know there was like, there was one fucking arm one. Ugh, that was nasty as shit. Fucking, she was like banging the fuck out of her arm. I thought it was gonna snap. It was rough. It was bad. There was like 2 submissions of like arm related shit. I think one did break his arm or shoulder or something like that. A guy, I think. But just the coughing. She coughs so much at night.
I think it's like nighttime you cough more.
Yeah.
Because you're like laying down.
Yeah. So no, we just drank a ton. We were like in the backyard, but so everyone like, so then I like at the end like we were all kind of done. We were in the backyard, Daniel and Dane. We're like, hey, like we're leaving. So I go up and like they leave. Fights are done, and then I like put on like just music like Kid Cudi. I kind of just started to clean while everyone was just like, because Victor really wanted to leave. He was like just wanting to leave. And then they were like in the backyard talking. Was like dead on the couch pretty much, and I just started cleaning. You know, everyone's just like that zoned out, tired. I'm like let's fucking clean. Let's get this shit done.
You could have been a good housekeeper if that girl would have hired you.
I know, just take like 12 shots, but I wasn't even done yet. There was still a little bit of that Bird Dog left, so I took like 3 more shots of that, and then like Isaac came back in. And because I was like, oh, I'm not going to fucking finish. There's no way. And I was like, hey, I finished. Just like literally 30 seconds after I said I wasn't going to finish it. He's like, what the fuck? And then they all leave. And I take like 2 or 3 more shots of Bacardi that was there too. And I'm just fucking like listening to music. Sit down on the couch. I'm just listening to Kid Cudi putting next song. It was just Kid Cudi, next song. And I'm just
When you forgot.
to just forget.
Do you remember them leaving or anything?
No, I remember them leaving and stuff, kind of. No, I do, because I remember Heaven on Earth started coming on. I was like, oh, shit, this is like the best song, and they all left. And then that's when I started, like, I think I was like moving the couch and shit like that, because I had them, like, straight to the TV and stuff. So I moved everything, and then, but then I was just, like, on the couch, and then, like, I just fell asleep, and then, like, I wake up, like, I went to sleep, like, at 3, I think it was around that time, maybe, like, 3:30. And I swear I woke up like at 9. And that's when I went to my bed. Because I don't even remember. Like I woke up. I was like, oh, I like probably just like napped for like 30 minutes and stuff. I like look at my watch. I'm like, it's 9 in the fucking morning. I literally slept there sitting.
Oh my god, how was that not uncomfortable?
I was fine. And then I went to the bed and and then I left to go play tennis. That was a fucking terrible idea. But when I woke up that morning, Ordered fucking KFC. Ate a shit ton of KFC.
What did you get?
Famous Bowl.
God damn it.
Large mac and cheese. A thigh. 2 biscuits.
Oh,
I ate all of that.
Then is it?
I
How
felt
long
dead.
is KFC open till tonight?
They're probably closed already.
God damn it.
I felt so bad. I wasn't even like hungover to the point. I think I was still like just drunk. You know, and it's like that because it wasn't like I was.
Know that.
Huh?
I don't know that feeling.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Do you eat hungover?
No.
Like it's not a hangover where it's like you have a headache and stuff. It's just like you're still like.
Not me.
Not 100% there, you know. We went to go play tennis, and this is what I want to talk about in the kitchen about banana. So I ate all that, and I'm like just reading cures, like what helps the fucking thing, like what can get you better. Shower, fucking banana for potassium. I eat all that food, this and this and this.
Taking
I ate
a
fucking
shot.
like I ate like all the Cheetos and shit like that. And I'm like, you know what? The potassium thing. Let's eat a fucking banana. We're playing tennis the whole time, I'm like burping, wanting to puke. What is it? Fucking banana. I'm like fuck this shit. Bananas suck. Healthy.
There's
food's
that
not
one
healthy.
thing. There's this drink that you can order. There's these things. These little like I think it's like a 5-shot energy thing. But you drink that I think before you start drinking. No hangover. No
I know.
nothing.
Yeah, there's like because it's something with like vitamin B because it like takes away.
Oh yeah, maybe you
and
should
darker alcohol fucks you up more.
Oh, maybe you
the
should
next
take
day.
vitamin B complex, like pills or something.
I take like the multivitamin stuff that has everything that you need.
Did you take a? Did you? I can't hear myself. Is my audio good behind me so it's not like fucked up? Is
Yeah,
it
no,
good?
you're good.
Okay.
Can you hear yourself now?
Yeah. I just feel like I like start yelling or something. You know.
No, you're
Did
good.
you take a shot though? Sometimes just drinking, even if you're
No.
hungover, it helps get rid
No,
of
because I
it.
couldn't even fucking think of it. I was cleaning the house and like the cup was there. Like I smelled it. Like oh, no fucking way in hell. I would.
You could have had food,
couldn't have had-
alcohol poisoning.
No, because I've drank more than that before. But yeah, no, that was fucking hell. No, I was like, no, there's no way. I can't do that shit. But no, that was the weekend. Then, like, yeah, we just fucking played tennis terribly. Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal were in the Rome Cup. They were in the finals. Rafael Nadal won. But that makes sense because it was clay. He's the king of clay. Let's be real.
And the other guy's Bosnian. Like, so one's that.
Serbian.
Whatever.
He's number 1 in the world.
Not
He's
this
the
world, because
best in
obviously
the
I
world.
don't fucking know him, so he hasn't reached this world.
Speaking of this world,
Are we transitioning to that?
if you want, you can talk about your weekend.
I just went to the water park.
No, I know you.
But
you
I'm gonna
came
tell
home and you guys looked fucking dead.
Right? I
Yeah.
didn't feel like myself.
No,
I was
you were,
so fucking
you guys
tired.
were gone.
Well,
yeah.
like Friday night, I decided it was a great idea to Amelia. Let's because I told her like when it's nicer, when she doesn't have school the next day, we're gonna be on the trampoline to watch the stars. So it was like 8 or 9 at night, and I had the pillows out there on the trampoline and a blanket, and me and her are watching the stars. And so she didn't get to bed till like 10:30, 11 Friday night.
Yeah.
Gets up at 7 in the morning. It's Saturday. We leave to go to Middleton. We're busy there like all day. Obviously, she's not gonna go to bed like as early as she does here. Like she
Yeah.
went to bed at like 9, so it wasn't horrible. Get up the next day. It's gonna be like water park time, which I didn't know you can order this, but the person I went with had fake sunscreen that you can.
Fake sunscreen.
It's like an empty sunscreen bottle. It looks legit in the front, but the back of it, the ingredients, it says like all this shit, and then at the very end, it's like if someone's reading this run, you know. But you can like fill it with liquor.
Okay.
So she filled it with vodka
Okay.
and then put the little top on and then screwed it in and put it with all the other sunscreen so it
Yeah,
looks normal. When I got in there, I bought the thing for $10.
the
whatever.
the jug.
Went and filled it up, got my free drink, and then we just emptied that sunscreen into it. Made me think of Sunny in Philadelphia when they did the same thing with the sunscreen, but then Charlie's just drinking legit
Yeah.
sunscreen, and they're like, "Wait, you emptied this?" But I didn't know you could do that. I told Mom and Dad because I was like, "It makes the water park so much more fun." It's not like we were drunk or tipsy, but
Yeah.
it's just like, "Fuck, I feel good."
Yeah.
Like I can tolerate kids.
Like I can be in public without a shirt on and not be like I fucking look like a beached whale here.
I mean, I still felt that way, but I could
okay.
go to a public place with my child
Yeah.
and not want to drown myself.
Okay.
No, it just like I don't know. It just feels better. It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
We drink a lot.
Yeah.
Perfect lines wasn't too long. And just that. We just went to the water park. But I was. It looks like the lack of sleep and the sun and the water.
When it comes to the sun.
Oh my god, dude!
with
And then I
you.
came home, and I was like, I knew I was. I'm gonna end up passing out. Like I knew
Yeah.
it. And then like I heard Mom and Dad coming home, and like I hear Dad going like calling for Amelia, but she just like fell asleep, and like every second she's like twisting and turning and coughing and begging for me, so I couldn't like leave. So I was like, oh, I'll just lay here for a little bit longer, and then I'll go out and see what Mom and Dad are doing. Passed out. Woke up at 9, ate a fucking blueberry muffin, drank some milk, talked to Mom and Dad.
Those blueberry muffins were so good.
Went back to bed. Woke up at 3 in the morning. Probably had something else to snack on. I did have milk. What did I eat? With a graham cracker. God, I've gotten so bad with waking up and fucking needing milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had asked him. Am I a growing boy? Do I need milk?
I'm a growing boy.
Anyways, that was my weekend.
Yeah.
Just fucking sleeping.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, like yesterday, I felt like shit all day. I just remember though, was it Friday? I think it was. Yeah, because I was gonna go to work when like she wanted you to play with the ball. I can't. Like it's too hot. It was like 74 degrees purely in shade.
The heat. Where like you think carbs wear me out?
Like,
if I mixed carbs, if I mixed carbs
with
and
sun,
heat,
a
coma, 20 years minimum. Like minimum. I'm waking up.
It would be over for you.
It just the sun wears me out.
Yeah.
Like this is fine because even though it's like warm, like I can handle it. Like I can lay in the bed, and like still have like 2 blankets on me, and it's different than when I'm outside and the sun is blaring down on me. And when it's like the dry kind of air where there's not even like a little bit of a breeze, it's like it's not even like I don't like it. It's full on irritability. Full on, I'm waiting for some Karen person to throw some. Like how you get when you're drinking, you want to throw punches.
I don't want to throw punches. I want to get punched.
Okay, you want to get punched. Okay, when the sun shines down on me, I want to throw punches. If I could travel to the sun in some suit and just go kick the sun in the balls, like I would fucking do it, but I can't.
Well, you can. The sun's like right there.
Right.
According to flat Earth, it's just this light.
Yeah. It's just a fake thing.
Yeah.
But no, I just get pissed. And I've stayed pissed. I think I'm just gonna be pissed all summer.
Yeah.
So can I say like hot girl summer? Mine's like fucking pissed off summer.
Oh my god! Speaking of hot girl summer, you know the white boy summer thing?
No.
Like you never heard of that? Mm-hmm. It's like the white boy summer look or something like that.
What is it?
This guy was the fucking epitome of that when we were playing tennis the other day. Literally the epitome. I was like, I've never seen anyone that fucking mark something so spectacular like that.
Oh, you liked it?
Huh?
You liked it?
No, I'm just like saying it's just like so this whole like there was like this race that's so Tom Hanks, right? The actor Tom Hanks. So his son, Chet Hanks.
That's not his son.
That's his son. That's his legitimate son.
Why is his last name like that?
That's like his hip hop name, but it's like actually like Hanks.
What?
Chet Hanks. Yeah, he made this like shirt that says like white boy summer, and like everyone gave him shit for it, whatever. It's fucking stupid. That's not what I'm talking about. It's not this though. It's not this white boy summer thing. It's like it's something else. But it just like it was so.
Why'd you put white boy summer look outfit or something?
Maybe yeah.
Don't you guys know how to Google?
It's not that though. It's not that.
Okay.
That's not like that looks just like a fucking douchebag. Like it's not that. It's like. I can't think.
Okay, okay, fine. Explain what the guy was wearing.
He was wearing like the circle glasses.
Okay.
He had like a button-up flannel shirt tucked in with. He looked like a fucking like a conceited white boy with like really rich parents in like Beverly Hills. But
what are those called? Those people where people think like looking like a lumberjack is cool, but like I don't know how to like hold an axe.
No. It wasn't like a. I don't. Gypsies? No. Hipsters.
Hipsters. It's not hipster.
No, this was not hipster. This was just. I've never literally seen anyone dress like this in public, but it's a style. It is a style, but it's like you don't really see it, especially here in Idaho. Boho, is that the word? Is that a good
or
boho boy look? No, that's like still no. It's god damn it. I don't fucking know, but it was just like.
What's another nickname for a homeless person?
Homo.
I'm
so fucking stupid. Hobo.
I knew that was it because I was like, because you were like, what was the word that you just? Oh, I said boho, right?
Yeah.
And then I was going to go with, hey, you should look up, and I was going to say, like, the homeless look, hobo, but I couldn't think of hobo, and I thought of your word, and I was like, that's not it. I'm not going to say that out loud, and here you go. Be like, huh? So now it's
25
minutes. So we got about 20 minutes between racist comments.
Yeah, I've said racist, I've said sexist, next things would be misogynistic. Women suck, though. No, anyways, that's like, but yeah, like, just.
Did he act like his shit doesn't stink? Like, daddy's gonna buy me a fucking shit if I break
In a way,
it.
but like they were like longboarding. Like, if this kid wasn't from California, fucking kill me. I say that so often now that like when we were drunk, I said it with something. I was like, fucking slit my throat if I'm wrong. And Isaac's like, you know what? I can't even fucking take that word for you anymore. Because he's like you say that like so casually these days. Like, I don't think your life even matters or something like
Right.
that. Because I say it so many times. Oh fuck! I thought it was a raccoon again.
A what?
A raccoon. A raccoon. So yeah, he wasn't from our world of Idaho.
Oh, speaking of our world.
Speaking of our world, okay.
Tell me, because I'm just like the viewers. I have no idea what you're gonna go with.
I know. Okay. So, you know the whole. Okay, so like, people film UFO video, and like, UFO is unidentified flying object.
Right.
Doesn't mean like, ooh, aliens, fucking
Right.
UFO. You can't explain what it is. Like,
Right.
oh, I don't know if it was a fucking plane or a fucking frisbee in the air, like what it was, right? Can't explain it. So that's what a UFO. So when I say UFO, it's not like alien UFO. I'm just saying UFO.
An unidentified flying object.
Yep.
What UFO stands for, or FFO. Wasn't it FFO or something like that?
I don't know. I just want to throw the word like alien UFO out there, you know. So, but do you remember, like, I want to say I don't know if this was last year or even a couple months ago. I want to say it was last year, but when like the Pentagon like confirmed some of these videos of UFOs.
Yeah.
And like there was like those two main videos that came out, and it's like the military, like they're like, hey, like what the fuck is this? It got leaked, but they're like, nah, like who knows what this is? Like it could be a fake video. But then like the Pentagon was like, okay, this is like actual military personnel in fucking planes tracking something that they don't fucking know what it is.
How scary.
There was two videos that came out on that, and that was either like late last year, mid last year, or like a couple months ago. I don't know why, I can't really remember. But one of them was the Tic Tac UFO. That was one of them that came out. But it was like this thing was just kind of gliding. The other one's a lot more interesting looking. What's it called? It was not the. I'm just gonna put Pentagon UFO.
Like where it says right there, Pentagon UFO videos.
Yeah, but
Wikipedia.
it's not that one. It's the I don't know what it was, but there's a new one that just came out.
Okay.
Another new one that just came out. But me and our cousin were talking about this, and he filmed something that was like in the air. But I was like, it could be it was so hard to tell what it was. I'm gonna ask him if he can send me the video. I don't know. Let me see real quick. Do I have the video or did I not save it?
He's never mind.
But he took this video, and he's like we just kind of started talking about like UFOs, because in June, and this was part of the fucking coronavirus bill. But you know that coronavirus bill was like fucking thousands of pages long.
They didn't even
who the fuck knows what was in it?
But they added like a bunch of shit there, like at the end of the bill, like 30 minutes.
No one like knew what the hell.
No one had time to read it.
Part of this was in June. Oh no, sorry, in July
of last year. Yeah.
No. This July, the Pentagon's supposed to release a lot more shit about UFOs, right? And so he takes this video, and it's just like a thing that like you can barely see it because like it hits it goes beyond the balcony, and then you like it's a second long, 2 seconds long. I'm like, it like it can't be my drone because it's like small, but it can be like one of those big like Inspire drones. But I'm like, who the fuck has like a $5,000 drone in Boise? I'm sure a lot of people do, but like, you know what I mean? Like it could be that. That's like the only explanation, like, because it's not something like a plane, but it's not something like small. It's something like you can't really tell. It was interesting looking, like, Don't get me wrong. So then we just started talking about this, and he was talking about like the Joe Rogan podcast with Chris Wellens or whatever his name is. He used to work for the Pentagon. He's like the one like pushing all this shit, like trying to get this all released and stuff. But so yeah, in July there's like supposed to be a lot of shit coming out. Like who knows, right? And this so me, I have it on here now. So me and our cousin are talking, and there's two things I want to say. Let me open these links real quick. There's two. So do you know what Reddit is?
Mm-hmm.
So these were from Reddit. Um, so there's this one, like Alien. This was a while back. This one I think was this one was like from a long time ago. But there was this one here that got like added, and it's like for me, it's just like when you like read conspiracy theories and stuff, like they're just interesting. Like
Right.
just like it's a fun story to like delve in. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not gonna say it's fucking true or like not true or whatever, but this this Reddit thread. It's called "The History of Your Earth and Species." Just came out like what was it, 20 days ago? 20 days ago. Not that many members. May 8th, 20. It was created 2014, but this was just made like 20 days ago, right? And it's just like an interesting thing because it like brings up like that things will happen in July and things like that, and like it's just like interesting because it like ties it all together. But pretty much like this thing is like talking about like this whole thing of that he's been on the planet for like 40 years, like studying us and things like that, you know.
Wait, are they like a they or
So
them?
this one right here, this has like a first like this has like a whole abductee thing that just kind of blew up. Right here. This is like a whole story of like that he's been abducted like multiple times. He states that like he like that they're not like harmful, but like they don't really know what's going on. Like they speak their own language. Like there's like they wear clothes. They're not like, you know, things like that. Like it just explains like this whole thing here. It's a pretty like interesting read. Like you can obviously pause the podcast and like read it for yourself there. But I read it. It was like just interesting. You know what I mean? Because like there are like those things that like people do record and like especially when like. Because we look at our government in a way where it's like everything's so secretive, you know, like they hide everything. Like, and I'm not gonna fucking blame them. Let's be real. They're like, oh yeah, the fucking UFOs exist. Like,
people
we
go
know people would go fucking insane. So like, if there is shit out there, like I agree with them hiding
Look
that
at
shit.
the coronavirus and toilet paper ran out.
Exactly. Now the whole gas fucking thing. You see that all that shit going on. But like, so like now you're gonna say like, oh, like people would go fucking nuts. So it's like I get it. Like you have to like as a government, as the world government, whatever it is, you have to be like, okay, like people are generally fucking stupid.
Well, like
so
people can't
like,
even handle like people from California or from other countries being here, like mama guns, you know, and it's like.
I know, yeah.
They're not here to take your shit, man. They're here to take the jobs you don't want, but like aliens are gonna come take your shit.
Wait, did you say California or Mexico?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Like Californians not gonna take the jobs you don't want. They're just gonna take the fucking houses that I want and the things that I need.
That's true. That's true.
They're gonna make me have to do the jobs I don't want to fucking do.
Exactly. But yeah, it's just like it's just an interesting thing. Like this whole that's just like a fun.
So what did they add in the COVID thing in the bill? Like what did they add in there?
No one really knows. Like it's just like they're.
How do they know something was added about this stuff?
So if you look, I think it's just like in general, like in July, they're just. And it could be literally like, oh, here's one more video releasing like things of the UFO. Like it could be from that spectrum to like more. Like it's not something that's gonna be like, oh, like okay, this is what we're gonna talk. Like it has nothing. It just says they're releasing something about anything about UFOs in July. Like there's gonna be talk about it.
What happened to the people who were gonna invade Area 51? Remember there was like a whole thing happening and then nothing happened.
Yeah, like people just came out and camped.
But it's the thing is like, why do people bring shit up like almost like a way to distract people?
But that's not bringing it up.
No, this whole like July thing coming up, right? Like where people don't know what the hell it could be.
But no, it's because no one knows what it could be. Because if you look at the bill, it just literally says like there's like we're just gonna discuss UFO topics.
I know, but I'm wondering if the government's doing that on purpose just to like get us distracted from something else because they know like everyone's kind of over COVID, right? They kept us distracted for a year.
Okay, like okay, from what though?
Their pedophile ring. Because, like, I'm serious. Like, right before COVID, it was like that huge thing where they were right in the middle of investigating people who were going to, like, be brought down for shit. Next thing you know, COVID, the pandemic. That keeps us on for a year.
But the biggest thing that stopped it was Jeffrey Epstein. That was the biggest stop. It had nothing to do with
He didn't die.
Even if,
He didn't kill himself.
He didn't kill himself. He's dead,
right.
though.
So what
but
if,
I'm not saying COVID had nothing to really... When you think about it, COVID had nothing to really do about it.
Just was
because
like
Jeffrey
prime
Epstein
time.
was like... No, because if he was still alive and then COVID happened, then like if it kind of just got swept under the rug, then yes, I would understand.
Right, but I think it's because they were trying to uncover... Because he didn't kill himself.
I don't think that... No. I don't think that has the relation to do with that. Plus, his fucking mistress wife thing, whatever she was, Maxwell or whatever, she's in prison. The same prison. To this day. Like, she's still there.
Are they going to investigate?
Yeah, they're gonna fucking... Because
when?
she was hiding out and shit. This was like last year. What was her name? Giselle Maxwell? I always fucking forget her name.
Giselle Maxwell? Is that
something
her name?
like that, is it? Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, what is she? Yeah, she's weird.
Like, so she is... This was... Oh, May 15th. Let's see. Judge will not end flashlight surveillance in jail.
What flashlight surveillance?
I'm guessing like they're really keeping fucking an eye on her because like when you think about it, that whole like system of things that can be happening, she's the fucking last straw to this.
Oh, are they wanting to keep her?
If she gets like killed or if she kills herself or whatever the case is, that investigation's over. They have nothing on that. That's why I'm saying the whole COVID thing doesn't fucking matter because he got killed, because he killed himself, whatever the fuck happened. That was like the thing. And she was like hiding out pretty much like in a fucking mansion like in Maryland or some shit. I forgot where it was, but like some random place. But like with like bodyguards and shit like that.
Right.
But like that was like he was the fucking the fire starter. He was the fucking timber to start this fucking whole investigation stuff. When that timber fucking got wet and got killed, there's nothing to go off of. So COVID or not, you can't do shit about it. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? Nothing. So I don't think that's anything to do with that. But like, what's the distraction gonna be about?
Dude, every 15 minutes they have to come in and check on her with a flashlight.
I know, because this is like huge. Like her right here, like this, she's the last straw of if this is fucking happening or not. Because you got all these fucking QAnon insane people, like that whole Pizzagate shit, you know?
Yeah,
that?
I don't understand. Like, there's so much shit. At one point,
QAnon's fucking just batshit crazy people.
One point, this is what I read. This is how far I got into this like black hole of bullshit that led me to things and conspiracy theories. This is how far I got, and I don't even remember because it was so long ago. It had something to do with, oh, that's what it was. It was in the midst of COVID, right? Well, like when COVID first started, and it was like, remember New York? It kind of all started right there. They had the tents set up at night, and they were having like people do shit at night to check, that like do testings and stuff. And people were saying like, oh, those tents that are up at night like aren't really like for COVID testing. It's because there's this whole like underground child sex ring trafficking under the ground where kids were being bred for this and they haven't even seen daylight, that they're smuggling them out of these tents. And I'm like, but this is the thing, is they write it in a way that I'm like, okay, I don't believe like 100% all of this, but I'm like, but at the same time, like, it's not far-fetched though. Like, there's so much that could be happening that I'm like, how could I say it's not?
No, I get that, but no, anything that fucking QAnon says or states is fucking, and I'm gonna, just from the sounds of that, because it's so absurd, it's probably fucking QAnon.
What does that stand for?
So it's like, they're like a community of oh fuck, you haven't watched Borat 2, huh? You know the trailer of Borat 2 when he's at those two like rednecks' house?
Yes.
Those two guys are QAnon guys.
What is it like? What?
So QAnon. Let me just like I can't really explain it because I don't fucking like follow it too much, but it's like a far right. So QAnon is disproven and discredited far right conspiracy theory alleging a cable of Satan worshiping cannibalists, pedophiles running a global child. They're like super hardcore into that. So like anything that pops up with that, it's like it's child, like you know what I mean. And I'm not gonna say there's not a fucking pedophile ring going on. Like I'm not gonna. But what they say is a bit too fucking crazy, right? But now, kind of going back to that, what were we talking about before?
Pizzagate,
yeah. So like someone from fucking QAnon. Okay, so Pizzagate was this pizzeria in who the fuck knows? I forgot what it was. Some random pizza place. That pizza place right there. I'll just fucking open it so you can kind of read it. But generally what it was this pizza place was a place that they did like those like drinking the blood of children to keep our people young, like these, people
Ritual
like
kind of
the
things.
rich people to stay young, to stay in this child sex trafficking, this, that, all this stuff. And this fucking QAnon guy, like, went in there guns fucking blazing.
Into this pizza place?
Into this pizza place because he's like, oh, there's fucking in the basement. That's where it's happening. Like, and he went like, there's nothing there. Like, I don't know why it came up
Why this
place,
particular pizza
specific place.
place?
So let's kind of read up on it. Is a debunked conspiracy theory that went viral 2016 president election cycle. It has been extensively discredited by the Rage K. March 2016. Yeah, because that was during the whole like the email account between like Hillary Clinton and all that shit. Consider a predecessor to the QAnon conspiracy theory. I think this is like what started QAnon. That whole, I think this was during that time. I want to find the.
If you go to like probably Genesis, that's probably the beginning of it. If you go down,
Yeah.
Origins or something.
A Twitter account posting anti-Semitic and white supremacist material, which goddamn is fucking bullshit. Which say that it was run by a Jewish New York lawyer, false claim that was discovered in Philadelphia ring. Pedophilia related to the Democratic Party, searching through Anthony Weiner's emails. That's the guy who had leaked pictures, whatever. But it was like this, like Alex Jones was talking about it. The guy who says it's making the frogs gay. You know that guy,
yeah.
Alex Jones. He was like talking about it and all this shit, but yeah, then there was like harassment between them. And then yeah, like that. Comet Ping Pong suffered an arson attack when the fire was set in one of its back rooms. Quickly, like
But I just wonder like why that particular place.
I don't know what it like. You would have to like full blown read on it, just fucking read on it and see why. But like they're fucking batshit crazy people. QAnon's fucking batshit crazy. But what I'm trying to get to is like this whole like July thing. Like that has nothing to like distract us from anything. Like what's that? If anything, that's what we want.
Right.
If they were like, oh, like in July we're gonna talk about UFOs, and then like in July it's like, oh, like now we're gonna talk about this thing, But
why would they want to tell us? Why now?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm just wondering, like, why now? Like, why wait so long? It's not like people are like storming the fucking doors, like breaking down, wanting answers. Like, there's other things right now that people are more like.
Well, one, I would have to look into it like in detail, and it's all public record. Is there a certain everything has a certain amount of time where it's confidential? The whole JFK thing. I think that's like in 20 or 30 years, where that's going to be completely confidential.
They can't make it confidential ever again.
Never again. Like that. There's a lot of those things. So like it could be like the whole. I know I'm pretty sure it's not because of this, but what was like that first like famous UFO sighting in like Farewell, New Mexico or something like that, back in like the 40s or something like that. I'm sure like that has a confidential notice for like a certain amount of time, and then like when that gets unlocked, they can finally talk about it. Like, okay, like this actually happened. This is this and this and this. It could be something to that nature, whereas like literally just a video that like they just have kept hidden or like denied it and things like that can come out and be like, okay, yeah, that was a UFO. That's what happened. That's what that was.
Right.
It could be as simple as that. It could be complicated to the point of like, who the fuck knows? You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I watch these TikTok videos where people say that we live in like different dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so like that we're the aliens on this planet.
Well, we're the aliens to other fucking species around the world. Or not the world, but
so when we go and explore like different planets, like we're fucking aliens invading their fucking planet.
That's all it is.
They're probably
it's the same thing as alien.
Out.
Like when we moved to America, we were aliens to America. Like alien is literally the word of not being originally from that fucking area.
Right.
So yes, we are aliens when we go into Mars. Yes, we are aliens when we go to the moon. Yes, we are aliens when we go somewhere else. When it's not, we're natives to here as the human race.
What a crazy thought if like they did come out with something or whatever, something happened in our lifetime to where we can see it, that it's like you get like it would be apeshit crazy. People are like, oh, like we wouldn't even if they were the most welcoming creatures, like coming with fucking bouquet of flowers, like we would fucking tear them down.
Oh yeah.
Because we're not a welcoming Earth. Like we are not a welcoming
Nah.
planet. Like at all.
Yeah.
If they want to land anywhere, go fucking land where the Amish people are. They'll welcome you. Jebediah will stop plowing the field and welcome you, and you can churn some goddamn butter. But don't be coming to Idaho.
Yeah.
Our fucking state's full. Just kidding.
Our state's full.
Oh shit. So what is this guy?
That's what our cousin said. He's like, if anything, it's like, I wonder if I could afford houses in different planets.
No shit, right? I wonder if how's the housing cost?
Yeah.
If I could afford housing on a different planet and all alien has to do is beam me up and fucking probe me, cool.
So this guy stated, like, when he was, if you read this whole thing, like, you can read
when
it,
I was abducted.
Yeah, he like multiple times on multiple occasions. That's what he states, obviously. But no, he says like it's not like a dangerous thing. Like it was never like to the threatening concept behind it. Like it's whatever. I don't fucking care. But like it's just like an interesting read. Like I like reading about this shit, whether like I believe it or not. But yeah, this one's interesting just because it's like brand new and it's kind of like at the same time of the whole like July thing that they're
right. What about the guy that's like, oh, I've been watching your like I've been watching you guys for 40 years or whatever. What is he saying?
That's this one right here. That's this one. So
what is he saying is gonna happen?
So my name, like, let's just read it real quick. My name is Adam, and I have been on Earth observing and living among you guys for 40 years. My home planet's located close to the galactic core. We call it Auntana, and it entered the Union about 7,000 Earth years ago. My current job, yes, we still have jobs on the Union, is to help and get better know the Earth, its history, and the two intelligent species that inhabit it. This is a complicated process with a lot of moving parts. There is mention to all the madness. However, my revealing to you is the part of the regular plan. Some really critical things are about to become very public knowledge, and that's like the whole like that's why people are like linking this to the whole July thing. Like it's just it's cool lore, you know what I mean? Like we have nothing else to do. We're fucking doing nothing with our lives. Those are going to happen first, and then I start posting. Oh, and then I start posting here, and you'll understand why the event happens. The next few months are going to be extremely exciting. New videos, images, and information, which is kind of weird because like a new video just came out today or like yesterday. That whole like news thing just came out like yesterday. Like, and again, the Pentagon like revealed that it's another UFO that we don't know what it is. So it's like it's just cool that it like relates with everything. And information on like anything of you in the history of your species I've ever dreamed, and will begin to emerge with the public realm. Here are just a few of the items of the list of the publications coming late this summer. The early solar system, No Longer in the Shadows, the first true light from our sun. Venus, a planet of pure beauty. Earth, Part 1, the first continent. Earth, Part 2, the creation of Luna. Mars, the planet of algae. The asteroid belt, the planet Jupiter tore apart. Jupiter, all these like just different topics and stuff. And then here's a small notable events in history. One posted will be a particular interest, and it's talking about like just big events that happen in like human history. The cradle of life, discovery of fire, the aquatics, the first Homo sapien birth, all this stuff. And then like if you look at this one here, when he says he's like they like showed us videos of how like the pyramids were built and this and that. So it's like it's just kind of cool that it's like all like kind of relating, because that other post was like from like 7 years ago.
That's crazy.
And there, so it's like it's just kind of cool and like unique and it's just like fun lore and shit to get into. But no, it's like
I got into that ancient alien stuff.
Yeah. No, it's cool because it's like with so if you like, because obviously you have it, but like if like the Assassin's Creed series, the whole like series of Assassin's Creed is like it comes to like the ancient people and that they were so like futuristic, but obviously they were so long ago. So it's like it's just cool like thinking that it's like, oh, it's kind of like a fucking video game. You know what I mean? Like I'm just living in a fucking a little sentiment of time that like to cool. How long we've existed here and all this stuff, like we're nothing. You know what I mean? In the time of life. In the time of human existence, I should say.
Right. Because I'm pretty sure the dinosaurs thought they were like badass bitches.
Yeah. It was
but they were just there for a moment of time.
Speaking of dinosaurs, it has like nothing to do with this, but like, so, there's like the Ford Raptor, like the truck, the Ford Raptor, which was like this just badass like off-road truck. And then Dodge just came out with one. It's called the TRX, and it's like the T-Rex. And like there's pictures like like one of the logos like inside is like the T-Rex eating a raptor and like chasing it. So it's just like a little
That's
fun
funny.
game. And then someone was like, "Oh, Chevy should come up with the Chevy Asteroid."
just fucking takes them
I
out.
thought that was pretty fucking
That's good.
funny. But no, it's just kind of like cool
No, that's
shit. But like
cool.
no, like it's just interesting. But I'm excited to see the whole July shit. Like
I
see
know,
what like
right?
comes out. But yeah, the one that just came out today. Let's see. Let me just search up UFO. The one that just came out today was like, I don't know exactly. Yeah, like for like now it's like all coming out for like for some Navy pilots, UFO sightings were an ordinary event every day for at least a couple of years. This one was interesting. Like this is the video I'm talking about. What is this video called? Because this thing was like flying quick, and then there was one like a handheld recording, and like they were pointing lasers at this thing. And I wonder if I have that. I might have that
Where
on
is
my
it?
phone. So okay, so this thing, this is a jet flying in midair, right? And like this is like a hardcore like tracker. Like so,
Okay.
if they're like fighting a military jet, like they're dog fighting, not like dogs, but that's what it's called.
Right.
If they're fighting another military jet, like this thing tracks on that shit, so they always have it like auto locked. It senses movement, and that's just what it tracks, right? So let me put on a little bit of volume. So this thing's flying. He's trying to track it, right? Boom, gets that lock on. So this thing's flying pretty quick. This is the fighter.
Roger. There's troubleshooting.
Are they far away from it?
I don't know how far
Did you
it
box
is.
moving target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at it fly!
But does the plane follow with it?
No, so it's not like necessarily following it. That I don't because I don't know how fast the plane. Like I'm pretty sure if you like, go through it and all that stuff, but like,
Now the family of
like I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see how fast like the plane was flying or like how fast the auto track system is going. Like I don't know what the speeds are and stuff like that, but it's going pretty quick as you can like that's like
Right.
the water down there. The one today that just came out, UFO sighting. The one today it was like on water.
On water?
Yeah, it was like on water, and which one was it? It was it disappears into the ocean. Yeah, this is the one that just literally like came out like.
What if aliens are just in the ocean because if it's unexplored?
That's true.
Or is this whole time we're just exploring the
I think
fucking...
I don't know if that I just kind of read like a headline of it. I didn't really like pay attention to it because I didn't really like. I should have probably cared, but there was like they just caught like a super prehistoric fish that they thought was extinct.
I'm
like,
telling you, what if
insane,
shit's going downstairs under the water because we haven't explored any of hardly any of that.
Yeah, but yeah, like this just came out like in the last like 48 hours.
Really?
Yeah, this just like freshly came out. So I think it's this one. So they're like tracking it.
Is this above water, I'm guessing?
Yeah, so...
The images obtained by documentary filmmaker Jeremy Corbell were taken by Navy personnel, expected to be a part of a report on unidentified aerial phenomenon to be presented to Congress this summer.
So yeah,
Already
that's
online, some
July
skeptics say the images are caused by cameras trying to focus, but some of the objects go beyond just flying in the sky. One shows a spherical object dipping into the ocean, similar to an incident in Puerto Rico where an object was tracked buzzing an airport, then flying into the water, popping back out before appearing to split into two and disappearing. Over the last several weeks, some of the nation's top former intelligence officials have been raising eyebrows.
This is the Tic Tac one, the Tic Tac
Former
UFO.
CIA Director R. James Woolsey said he knew of a case where a plane was paused in...
Those things, so see those like... Not necessarily that, but like recently a lot of people have been like recording these things, like these lights that are just like right behind each other.
Oh, it's this project, the Star X thing.
Starlink.
Right,
So a lot of people are like, what the fuck? God damn, my hat did this thing. You're so bad.
Of what? Oh, now you look at your hair now.
That's all fucked.
That's worse.
I know. Ja, Vigas, touch.
But skriv kapo jag provaj. Lien. Hetta.
I love that language. But I do. No. That's why I didn't want to do it again.
We're an intelligent species.
Aliens, if you want to talk to me, I'm here.
They better fucking subscribe because they're watching the shit for free.
Subscribe.
Midair.
But
a friend of mine.
Yeah, like the Starlink thing. A lot of people thought
aircraft
forms of life. Another incident. Squadron encounter.
That was
today.
today.
What do you think it is? Have developed that technology.
Video from that encounter and 2 other incidents were officially released by the Pentagon last year.
Yeah, so that was last year. Yeah, it was this one. This
Now,
was like the one I saw.
The Pentagon could declassite more sightings.
Former director, only videos, and in.
I don't know if they have. But yeah, like this one, like it like dipped. I don't know if that footage was just taken 48 like within the time, but like they like declassified it within that time. I don't know when it happened.
Okay.
It might have happened like in the last 48 hours. That just because I haven't really read too much about it.
Are you gonna show me the video that our cousin took?
He hasn't responded yet, but it's just like a thing. Like it's so short.
Have you ever encountered something that you thought was alien when you were driving or out and about?
I never have.
Can I tell you about my experience?
Yeah.
One time, this is a long time ago. Maybe I told you already. This is probably like.
This was back in Twin, right?
When I was like going to Castleford.
I want to say a long time ago you told me about this.
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, but.
It was like 10, 12 years ago or some shit. But I was driving to Castleford, so it's like late at night. And there's like out in the country, just a stretch of fucking road. And obviously it's like dark as hell. And in front of me, what looks like a bright star, just like in place. I was like, oh, okay, it's like the North Star or some shit. 'Cause I don't know where that fucker is. I just know it's somewhere. But then it like is so bright, and then it just dims down and it's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, maybe like a star died right in front of my eyes. And then like a few seconds later, it literally reappears, but in the sky, like how I'm looking at it, it's moved like 4 inches to the left. And then it disappears, and it moves again to another. I almost shit my pants.
You know what that is?
Satellite?
No.
What?
So when, like people say, like a star dies, it just that they just didn't pay that bill because it's just a light source.
Padella.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah. No, that's crazy.
No,
actually.
it creeped me out,
yeah.
and I don't know why. I've always had this fear of like, if I'm outside and it's dark, and there's like all these stars, especially if I'm like by myself, I have a hard time physically looking up at the sky. Like today, I get panic, I get sweaty. Sometimes if I have to, like when I was living at the apartments, I have to go take the trash to like the end of the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark. I literally try to keep my cool, like go and take the trash out. As soon as I put the trash in, because I don't have anything in my hand, I fucking run.
Really?
I run and I do not look up.
So you would never do astrophotography with me?
I don't know.
I literally go out in like the middle of fucking nowhere. I like no lights because you can't have lights around you. Like I get to a point where it's like you can start seeing the nebula with your natural eyes.
I got to a point one time with that. So let me backtrack to, I get scared. And the reason why I get scared is I feel like in that 1 second, I'm going to look up at the stars, or like I'm going to look up because I like watching. And if I see a UFO, I don't know why. It's like the whole, like, you witness a crime and then you're like, they see you, I see you, and the rest of my life I'm being tracked by them. That's how I feel like. I feel like if I lock eyes and I see it, it's like they can penetrate into where I am. And they're like, I see you, I will fucking find you, and I will kill you.
They'll just fucking Will Smith your ass with the fucking pen.
Well, great. Make me fucking forget how much sometimes I don't like paying bills and shit, you know?
I think you were going to say so.
Yeah. But,
living life?
Yeah. Be like, I switched it to bills.
Yeah, you're like, because I heard you're going to say something extreme, and you're like, paying bills.
I stuttered. But no, one time when I went camping up to Magic Reservoir, it was
on a Magic Mountain.
On a Magic Mountain. It was when I was with Robbie or whatever, so we went with our pop-up trailer.
Yeah.
Only ones out there because they like emptied out the algae and like it was just fucking bad time. Anyways, we're like the only ones out there, middle of the night. They're like, let's look at the stars. I'm like, that's a great idea. Like, there's probably like nice stars out here. Not only was there nice stars, but it's like you said, I can almost see the nebula. It's almost I can see a cluster of like the stars, like where they're so It's like the foggy looking areas.
Yeah.
I looked up and almost shit my pants. I don't find that beautiful. I find that fucking terrifying. Yeah. It makes me realize how small I am. It in a split second, like these are my fears. These are my fears. I was laying with Amelia.
Yeah.
On the trampoline. Just watching shit. And I'm like, what if just right now, like something were to happen to Earth where there's no more gravity and everything just started floating up. I think it's because Amelia saw a plane and she's like, oh, what if this was floating up? It's like, what if our trampoline was floating up? And I'm like, ha ha ha.
That's funny. That's cute.
And I'm like fucking crying on the inside, scared. Does that ever scare you? Do you ever have those fears? These are everyday fears. Every day, Dennis, I can't live with this anxiety.
I know that's extreme.
No, do you know how mentally draining it is to have those fears every day?
Because my biggest fear, so like for me, I have such a fucking fear for my back.
Oh yeah.
That's like 40%. It used to be like no joke, like even years ago, like 60% of my mental being is like I can't fuck up my back. That's literally what my fucking mind is. So it's like, to me, already thinking about that and then like thinking about I'm just gonna float away. Like I can't think about that shit. It's like I'm gonna control things that I control. If I fucking start one thing, if how heavy I am, try to fucking float me. Try to float me, because that shit ain't gonna happen. I don't give a fuck what gravity, but there is no gravity because we're on a flat plane.
That's true.
You know what you have to do? Become a flat earther.
I should.
No, you really should, because then that way it's
all
like
these anxieties will go away.
There is no gravity. We're not just a floating rock in space. We're just we're just a piece of paper.
I'm about to, because I feel like it's gonna save my sanity.
I think it will.
No, for real.
I'm being serious
for you. I am
you.
too, because I don't enjoy those things. I don't. I like looking at the ocean. It's beautiful. Like I like that.
Speaking of the ocean.
Oh God, please don't.
I'm not.
Right now, because of what you just said. Do you know what? What split second image just came into my head?
Huh.
My fears. I was like, you're like, oh, and I'm like, oh yeah, but what the? And behind you, maybe I'm fucking crazy. Behind you, I just saw a wave of water, like a tsunami thing, like it was gonna kill us. Do you not realize how irrational fear I have? That I just realized now how fucking Buddha I am.
Because you're scared of
everything. I am.
I know.
I am. I'm scared to be in this, like to be here. I think that's why I'm like always like, when Yellowstone comes, because I feel like that's the first time I'm not gonna be scared. When I'm just no longer
if
here.
If anything, Yellowstone is probably the worst way we can fucking go.
No, but I mean like just like in general, like I'm just saying like if I'm not here anymore, like my fears will be gone. Because it's mentally draining sometimes, dude.
You gotta take some Xanax.
Having these irrational fears, just like that, like the ocean. I'm like, oh, it's beautiful, like it is, and I don't have those fears when I'm just like looking at whatever. But if I spend too much time thinking about it, like thinking about how much water there is, like how much. And how powerful that shit is. Mm-hmm. And how there's been obviously instances where people are on vacation and some crazy tsunami happens and now they're just like trying to fight for their lives. And I'm like, what if I'm standing here and from a distance I just see like this huge wave forming? I panic. I would completely shit myself. Like in that instance, bullet to my head. Like I'm the kind of I don't even want to fight for survival. Like somebody tells me like, okay, if they're like in July, this is happening, you guys are all going to struggle. Like Yellowstone's going 3 days. I'm like, cool, give me a pistol. I don't even care if it actually happens. Give me a pistol and put myself out of my misery. I don't want to fight. I want to survive. I'm just going to take the easy way out. Because I have all these fears.
Yeah.
Straszno. Every day, dude.
That's rough.
No, every day.
Yeah.
I can't even look at and there's a lot of clouds. I look up at the sky when it's daylight, and if there's a lot of clouds, you know what fear gets me?
The clouds will come down?
Yes.
They won't do anything.
I'm like, what if the clouds were to fall on me right now?
That's called fog.
And I'm terrified of fog.
But it's not going to do anything to you.
I can't.
You don't make any goddamn sense. You know fucking why?
What?
You're terrified of fog, but then you want to go like do like a fucking woods night fucking a graveyard fog shoot. That would be sick.
Thanks.
No, okay. And then the thing is, it wasn't scary. It was just to the point of like creepy. Like you're just like, I just want to get this over with. But when we were at Cascade and I went to the graveyard like at fucking 10:30, 11 at night by myself, no lights. I was like, I'm just gonna take these creepy ass pictures.
Were you scared?
I wasn't scared, but like you
feel something. The energy shifts.
The energy shifts, and I think that's just like 100% like your mind doing that to
Right.
you. But like it was, I was like, no joke, hoping I would get something on fucking camera. And I made them like purposely like gritty and shit. Like I'll turn up the ISOs extremely high, so it's like just gritty looking and stuff like that. But there was something. There was like, I don't remember what it was, but like I heard a sound. But I think it was like just like the people that were living there or something like that. It was just like fucking not cool, but it was badass.
I
would
like,
love to do it like during the fog because it's such an old graveyard.
Oh yeah,
you know, it's fucking 1800s.
But there's always
and all
like
this
deer
shit.
around. That shit would scare me if I heard footsteps or something.
Yeah.
And I've heard videos of people like, because some animals make like screaming woman sounds,
like elk.
Yeah.
Not elk.
Or whatever,
deer.
something. Yeah. So someone was like I think they were like in Alaska or something. They were somewhere, but they were like, listen to this. It was just like a video of just like a forest, you know, whatever. And it was like a woman screaming, and I'm like, if I fucking heard that. If I heard that camping that night, I would pack up everything. If I even wanted to pack it up, and I would bust out.
No,
I would bust out.
I would be like, that's crazy.
I can't. Like, I know I say things like, yeah, let's make a foot.
But the next day, I would go out there and explore.
Not me. I say things because I'm like, yeah, it sounds like a good idea. I guarantee you, if we're like, yeah, let's film this at night next to a forest. But yeah, that's fine. We drive them like, fuck that. We're going to Taco Bell because I'm not doing this.
I'm going to Taco
Like,
Bell.
everything sounds great when I think about it. I can't. I remember when we were living in our old house on Ponderosa Street.
Here's the video.
You send it?
Yeah. See, like, to me, because it's so zoomed in, you can't really, like, see it too much, but, like...
Play it again.
It's
I think that's just like a balloon that deflated out in the air.
it could be. No, because you can see it's not, like...
Let me see again.
It's not a circular form.
Can you zoom in on it?
That's zoomed in. I wish it wasn't zoomed in.
It's going kind of fucking slow.
But this is the video. Like, it's nothing special. Like, you can't really see it. Whatever. I'll probably just input it or something. But
that's
what's
weird.
it called?
And during the day too.
But like the thing is, the only thing I was like, because that's not like a small drone. It looks like that. Like to me, that looks just like a bigger drone, like an Inspire. Like those are not small drones. Like the thing is, and like I'm sure people have them here. Like don't get me wrong. Like who knows what it could be? But like these drones are pretty fucking large.
Is there a video of them in the sky?
I'm sure this will have a fucking video of them in the sky. Should mute it. Shooty ballin'. But like they're not small drones by any means, you know. Like these are
those wind turbine things. They scare me.
Yeah, those are pretty crazy though.
They were in the beginning.
That thing's like carrying a full blown camera that big on the bottom of it. My drone. My drone's the size.
Dude, there's
of that
no way that's on the video, because that on the video is like solid colors.
But if it's so far away,
do you think?
I'm just trying to get like I want one of these so fucking bad. They're so fucking awesome. I wish I had like further out. They're not small. Like that's almost like that's a full, pretty much a full, like that lens that I have on there is the lens on the bottom. So that thing is like thing is like this big.
Okay, but
like this big.
I feel like he captured something else.
It could be the one that I don't know where it's at now. He showed me another one that like these people were like, there was like this thing flying over them, and like he had this laser, which is like one highly illegal. I would not suggest you guys like point lasers at flying things because like it's like a fucking law. But like they like are pointing it because this thing is flying pretty weird. Like it's not flying normal. And it's not like a drone. Like a drone, you can tell, right? This thing is like way higher and it's going way too fast. And they like get the laser points right on it, and it just like flashes like silver because the reflection, and like because it was normally kind of going like back and forth. Right when it flashes, it was like going like back and forth, left and right. Like it went crazy, right? And they were like freaking out and shit. So like that one was like a cool one. But no, those are.
I feel like because that is like flying kind of shakily, to where if it was a drone, don't you think it would be more like more stable flight?
It would well, it depends on wind and stuff, but it's such like a zoomed in video. It's like really. The thing is, I don't think it's flying shakily. I think it's just the video shakily, and then it makes it like obviously it's not smooth on smooth on screen.
Might have been a drone. I don't know.
I was like, because it's not gonna be a fucking one. It's not in like the Phantoms because that's too small and they're white. It's not gonna be the DJI Minis because that's way too big for that.
It's not gonna be our Wish droid.
It's not. It's definitely not the Wish drone because one, it can't get that high.
Right.
Two, like the only thing I can think of is one of those Inspire drones.
But can you fly those above like apartments and stuff?
Yeah, you can fly wherever you fucking want.
I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, because as long as you're not going over 400 feet or whatever I think it's 400 feet. But like, yeah, so like that, to me, like that's the only thing that I can think of is like a DJI Inspire drone or like something related to that size of drone. If it's a drone, if it's not, it's definitely not a plane.
But how come we haven't gotten any
videos?
videos?
And then like you can tell if it's a balloon. He like especially him like he wouldn't fucking record a goddamn balloon flying in the air. You know what I mean? Like it was just like it was something like whoa, like let me fucking get this real quick.
How come we've never gotten any videos from like people out in space, from NASA's space station?
There is. They just landed their fucking. NASA just fucking completed the first drone flight on Mars. They have a drone up in Mars right now, and it did like its first like flights, and it got like the first ever color footage from Mars.
To see it.
It's not anything special. It's kind
but like, how come we haven't seen any UFO videos from out there? You would think if there's like they would find some UFO videos too.
But why? Because they're on a planet.
Like the people are on like the International Space Station, like out in space, not like on Mars.
I don't know.
Like I wonder what kind of shit they see that maybe they can't talk about. You know?
Yeah, but you never know.
That's what I'm saying. Like if we see as much shit that we do.
Yeah, it was like I want to say it was like the first color video, or maybe it was like first just like flying like Mars video. NASA unveils stunning new video of Mars landing. It's not even that. It was like nothing special. Like it's just rocks. Like
was it red? As red as it looks like on that?
It's just
no. It doesn't look that red.
Like it's literally that.
So how come it looks red? How come it's round? Why not flat?
So this is them landing on it. That's the Mars rover.
Look at it. It looks like
Natsupa.
looks like driving between Twin and Boise.
That looks like fucking
But you know what? If the government wanted to lie to us, that could have been fucking anywhere.
That's true. Like,
that could have been anywhere.
No, it really could. I get that, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't think so.
Is there a video of it getting closer and closer and closer to the planet?
What?
The video of the drone. Like from outside of the planet, getting closer into the planet, closer into the planet, closer, like that.
Like Google Earth?
Yeah. But like, okay, like, you know when we do
how far that is?
Huh?
No, that's so fucking far.
No. Like, you know how we play the virtual reality sometimes with the space
yeah.
stuff? Like when you had the demo at your Go Wireless place. And it was like you started from the Earth, started from the bottom, now we're here. Anyways. And then you go like, out, you know, like that. Or when you watch the Red Bull guy, the highest jump, and he goes from out, but you can see him getting closer and closer to Earth.
Yeah.
Is there what video of the drone, like right outside of Mars, where you can see the
No, because the drone's like that. No, because like the flights that they did are like really pathetic flights. Like because it's such a feat that they just pulled off to be able to do unmanned flying from Earth to the fucking Mars. That's like absolutely fucking crazy to pull off. So the video, they released like 3 videos. It's just flying for like 30 seconds and like then landing again. And it like is such a, it's not like my drone. Like,
oh, so like the thing was already there.
They landed it. Yeah. So you thought it flew from, you thought like my drone flew from planet Earth to all the way to Mars. That's what you that's what you thought. You like, oh, like I'm gonna just go get my wish from drone and just keep flying in and just wait fucking 20 years to get to Mars, because it's not like they're flying through space at thousands of miles an hour. So how did they get there? A rocket ship. You know, like the little videos that your niece watches, like I'm on a ship, my favorite rocket ship flying through the sky.
I feel like the dumbest.
You thought I see the tears in your eyes. You thought a drone flew from Earth, like that Inspired drone that the guy was recording the video, the car driving. You thought No, that
Not that drone, but
no,
like
the video that my cousin took was that was it.
Now you just...
They were just flying to the Mars.
No, I meant like I know it wasn't gonna be like that drone,
Yeah.
but like that thing.
No, so it.
Okay, is there?
So,
okay,
you know,
fine.
the
Is there a
rover.
video? Is there a video of the rocket landing on fucking Mars?
You were just fucking watching it. That was
But
it. When,
I was talking about. Is there? Oh god, is there one like from an aerial? Like I see Mars, and I'm getting closer to Mars because it just landed. Just like I just saw dust. Maybe you fast forwarded too much. I didn't see all of it. I just saw dust. I just landed in dust. I could have landed anywhere. I could have landed in fucking Mountain Home.
No, like it's.
So is there one that I'm getting closer? Is that it?
I don't fucking know what this is.
It's so fucking hot in here. I feel like the heater's on, dude.
It's not.
I'm like sweating. Wasn't even gonna take a shower. I need to take a fucking shower. Yeah, back it up. Back it up.
That was the beginning.
Okay, see, that's the thing. It could have been anything. Chateau.
So
that the parachute has deployed, and we are seeing significant deceleration.
Okay, they could be flying into Mountain Home right now.
Velocity is 450 meters per second at an altitude of about 12
Right, because we don't have like movies where people are like superheroes flying and shit and like running into buildings. Like we don't have that though, right?
okay, hold on.
Liza Minnelli.
Indicates
That's literally Prime Bridge, dude.
Navigation
Esto,
has
tú and I
confirmed
jumper
that the
from
parachute
Outback.
has deployed, and we are seeing significant deceleration in the
So this is what the thing is like. Why are you filming it? Where I don't want to see the fucking parachute. Why am I not seeing it getting closer to Mars? Because there is no Mars.
The vista that we're seeing. This
No,
is,
there is
the
Mars,
rover,
but like
obviously,
they didn't
Mars.
land on it.
You can see the wheels there.
This
see?
is
the same
That's
surface.
Cascade.
And this just an amazing scene here.
There's Stanley.
This is of an alien world and shows the full panorama from the nav cam. Stitched together.
You're so no, it's not.
So you don't believe that?
No,
we're on Mars?
this is why I don't believe it. Can I tell you why?
Process yourself.
Because you can film all that shit and the camera's pointing like straight on everything, but as it's coming to the planet though, all I'm seeing is parachute. So I'm not like, why is the camera not pointing this way to where when it's landing, I can actually see it landing on Mars and not watching the fucking parachute? No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Do you? One.
It's like a dream.
No, for them to transmit anything from that far away to here is fucking incredible.
From where? From Stanley to NASA?
No, because I can transmit from fucking Stanley to NASA.
There you go.
From fucking Mars to NASA.
Like they were in Mars. Give me a break. Give me a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Lies. I don't believe it. Unless I see it actually going into that planet. Like that guy that jumped for Red Bull. I can see you physically flying towards Earth. I can see Earth getting closer.
Now to the historic images being back from Mars for the first time,
see?
showing
I don't
an
see
aircraft
it getting closer
actually
to
landing
there.
on the red planet. Will Reeve joins us now.
As soon as that camera's turned and I can see it coming to it, I'll believe it.
Good morning, Will.
Good morning,
Robin.
Robin.
This video
You're so fucking stupid.
After traveling nearly 300 million miles from Earth, it came down to a nail-biting 7-minute
A drone flew 300 million miles, just so you know.
Descent from chute deploy to touchdown.
Heat shield set.
The rover entering at speeds over 1,000 miles per hour. Once the heat shield drops, 5 cameras and radar get the first glimpses of the surface. The red planet's massive craters
Okay, that
visible
also
below.
could have been like a way, like that could have been my fucking pores. That could have been your pores.
The rover now just 20 meters from the ground. Mounds of red dust plumes kicked up. In a flash, the rover detaches from its parachute.
Touchdown confirmed. Perseverance safely on the surface of Mars.
At a final speed around 2 miles per hour.
They
Mars
landed a DJI Inspire on Stanley and they're all celebrating.
This is why I'm not saying like there's like fake.
For them to transmit that, even that footage there, for the 300 million miles, like our phones fucking don't work when we're in goddamn Cascade. Think about it. They're 300 million miles away.
Are they 300 million miles away?
If they're fucking 20,000 miles away, it doesn't fucking matter. For them to be able to transmit video feed that far away, that's insane.
You know what else is insane?
What?
When you watch people like, okay, like I can make a movie where staircases are moving and I'm doing fucking spells out of my wand and I'm defeating Voldemort who has no nose. And I feel like I'm in the wizarding world of Harry Potter where I feel like I'm doing all those things. Like the invisibility cloak, the fucking castle's there, the goddamn dragons are there. Like that shit looks real. That looks so real that I feel like there is a world that exists and I'm waiting for my goddamn letter and I never got it. It's not real. Okay? A lot of things can be created.
How do I know that?
A lot of it. I don't believe it. Just for the fact that I didn't actually see it land. I didn't see it land. Is there any footages of it traveling 300 million miles? Like, is there any footages of camera being on while it's traveling from point A to point B? Now, if you can find me footages of it going, there isn't any. That's the thing, is I can disprove that. I'm not disproving it, okay? Like, there is a very good reason, like, there's a chance that they could have, right?
The only thing I could, because when a rocket starts from the planet, that's not what lands over there.
Right.
A lot of shit drops from it,
Right.
Everything
yeah, like
comes
the
off
Chinese people. Like, yeah, a lot of shit drops from it that shouldn't.
Well, that whole thing, a whole thing blew up and fell down. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, the rockets come off because it, like, once they get out of the atmosphere, they don't need that thrust.
Right, they don't need all that, right.
Because it gets out. So I don't know if it's, like, with them getting there, that the cameras start getting uncovered, because the cameras aren't on the fucking rockets. They're not, like, using GoPros.
I know their cameras are on the rockets. Okay, so there's a camera obviously on the thing that just took a video 300 million miles away. So it couldn't have given us videos before the 300 fucking million miles? Couldn't have even given us one video of it going between point A and point B. No, it couldn't have. Why? Because it never fucking happened. It didn't happen. How could it?
How could it not?
I'm sorry, but when I'm going from here to Cascade, I'm not going to just take pictures of Cascade.
On. So why can't it happen? What, so Elon Musk can send fucking, what, he's going to send 40, I think that's what his number is, 42,000 satellites in the air.
Why is he sending that up there for?
For internet access all over the world. For, like, people in Kenya that can't fucking get internet.
Like, Kenya gives a shit about internet? They don't even have fucking water.
That's an important part to be able to fucking be prosper on this fucking planet these days.
Right, I'm so glad they can tweet them being fucking starving.
That's not what I'm talking. That's
I'll take pictures of my plate with full of food, and they can take theirs with,
that's not fucking how it works. I'm not even talking about that, and it's not like they're fucking all places like that. Places that can't, like... We talked about it. The world fucking evolves of who we are and how we communicate and how we do this and how we do that. They don't have access to any fucking current world shit.
Right.
Right? So you realize how satellites work, right? They're not rocket boosting 24/7.
Right.
They get into a fucking zone, like, and then they just use the gravitational pull.
Right, and they orbit, right.
So how can that happen? Where it's physically happening, you see it happening. We have an International Space Station and all that stuff. Why can't we land on something else like that?
I'm not saying that we can't. I'm saying that is completely possible. I do. I believe that it is completely possible. I feel like with how smart people are getting and how many like just like the technology.
People are getting really smart.
No, with how much technology there is and shit, I can see us landing on
a drone that flies to Mars.
Even a different planet. Like, by the time Amelia's our age, like, who the fuck knows? I'm just saying it's just interesting to me that you travel that far, that you would think that you would be able to record at least some of that travel. Because it would be like, if I was working for NASA, that would be an interesting part too. Like, I want to know what's between the 300 million miles. Maybe not the whole entire time, I get it. But even, like, glimpse. Like, give me something. But you just go from there to there and show up and then send me a picture of some red-colored dust with no other evidence before that? And I'm going to believe that you're there.
Evidence before that? We've had multiple rovers on Mars.
No, I mean, like, evidence of, like, the flight. Oh. Yeah, rovers on undisclosed location. If you can prove me that footage, then yeah, I'll believe anything.
I'm trying to see if there is anything that shows that.
I mean, don't you find that interesting that there's nothing like that, though? Well, that we found so far. Maybe there is. But you would think that there would be something like that.
The way I look at it is...
Like, okay, it looks cool, right? But I'm just saying, like, this could have been a picture of anywhere, though. Right? Like, they make world CGI shit all the time. I'm not saying that that's what it is. I'm not saying that I'm not doing any of that. But it's like, why isn't there any footage of it going there? Could have literally been Area 51. It's all dust. Arizona. Arizona has red rocks. There isn't anything. Did I just disprove that? Watch, government's gonna be knocking on my door.
I don't think you disproved anything. I don't think you disproved
I wish that people would like. I would.
No, I get what
if we
you
had
mean,
more,
but
if we had more like subscribers and like more people that would like comment on things, I would really want to know like how they feel about that. Like, do you just believe it just because it's like, oh, here's a video of something landing, and then me be like, yes, that's what it is, versus like, okay, like I would like to know, like where's it before, like where's the during, like something, like if it was like, I don't know, I don't fucking know. 300 million miles is a long fucking road trip. 204 days. Not one goddamn video of me getting there until I get there.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
False news.
I sound like Trump now.
He's my homie.
He
gave me Trump bucks when fucking no one else did. He gave me bucks first. And he tried to keep the election by giving me bucks again. But then failed that. And then Biden came with his bucks. Once?
I don't.
Once, but a good one.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You know what I'm going to be doing right now? After I take a shower, because I'm sweating my fucking ass off in here. Like, I can't even handle it. Like, I think that's why I'm getting irritated and kind of, like worked up.
Uh-huh.
The heat.
Yeah.
Is burning the devil inside of me. It's coming out. Goddamn exorcism.
Is that new Conjuring movie that looks like shit?
The what?
New Conjuring movie that looks like shit.
What?
Conjuring movie.
Oh.
That looks like shit.
Oh, I don't watch any of those scary ones.
I know. They look like shit.
Mom and Dad were gonna watch this movie.
Uh-huh.
And it was like from like the same creators, like the same thing as like the Saw movies.
Oh, The Spiral?
Yeah.
That one looks fucking dope because like Chris Rock's in that shit.
Oh, but is it not gonna be as gory as Saw?
No, I don't think it's as gory as. I have no idea. It's inspired from the book of the Saw.
Okay, right. So Mom saw that.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, me and Dad were gonna watch this." And I was like, "Wait, though."
Yeah, I don't think they would like it.
Like, I'm like, the Saw movies are pretty gory.
Oh, very gory.
And I'm like, if it's anything even like remotely close to that, like, you're not gonna fucking want to watch it.
I think it's called Spiral. Obviously, it's not. But like, Chris Rock's the fucking main actor, which is crazy because he's like a comedian,
right?
But he's like in this fucking like horror. I don't know if it's. I don't even know what the movie's about, honestly, because it is with that, but like, it's weird that, and I think Samuel L. Jackson's in it or some fucking shit.
Whoa,
yeah, Samuel L. Jackson.
Bosnian Dan
Petranovic.
Where like we see one Bosnian person, like, what's his information? Where is he from? If he was born here, know. If he was, if
Canadian,
he was
Canadian actor.
Okay, I don't claim him either.
Let's see, Daniel Petranovic, or something like that. Yeah, he was born in Scarlow, Canada. But yeah, fucking Samuel L. Jackson, Chris Rock. That's like, I think the only people, like, it's just weird.
Right.
Like, I don't know. But I don't think it really, it's like more of like
I don't know, it like looks scary though. Look at that preview right there.
Crime, horror, mystery.
Yeah, but Mom and Dad don't like horror and they don't like that kind of like tense stuff. So I feel like they're not gonna like that.
At Thrivent,
are we gonna have to block this out because it's like copyright?
Purpose.
It's a movie.
What is it?
I'm just have the volume down. No, I haven't even seen the
like
trailer
that looks
before.
terrifying. Like right there.
Yeah. It's just a trailer. Because I don't know, I think it's just cool that Chris Rock's in it.
I feel like it's gonna be like the whole like let's play a game shit, you know, where he has like certain amount of time to like
Maybe.
play. See.
Amon Tobin isn't in it. Oh, it's a
like
USB drive.
Hello, Detective Banks.
Oh my god, it's like
Do you know where your officers are?
No,
oh yeah, Mom and Dad would not like
that
this movie.
shit.
Dad would freak the fuck out.
No, this
Mom
is like
would be
straight up like Saw.
Oh, this is Saw.
This is Saw shit. Oh my god, hell to the no.
I want to watch this because.
Wait, I thought the Jigsaw Killer was dead.
Oh, so it's fully related. Oh, he's producing it too?
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Nobody on the force I can trust.
You can't do this alone.
Whoever did this has another motive, something personal.
When was the last time you saw your father?
Oh, it's his dad. Samuel L. Jackson's his dad.
Jigsaw copycat.
It's gonna go sideways fast.
Oh, I thought for a second his dad was the Jigsaw. I
Right?
think that would be not a good thing to put in the trailer. Watch, his dad is the fucking Jigsaw. I'll fucking prove it right now. Yeah, the pig head.
I need everyone on this case. It could be anywhere.
Maybe his dad trying to like make him a better cop.
Probably.
We're gonna tear this city apart.
Did mom and dad not even watch this trailer before they like
No,
decided
because
they were
they
gonna watch this?
fucking probably saw Samuel L. Jackson. Like, oh, we need to dub out Glomats. That was just a song. I don't want to be playing it.
As soon as I saw him holding like the saw thing,
yeah,
like the saw
fucking...
with his hand, that's like the only picture I saw. I was like, oh, you're not gonna like that.
That's fucking
Have you
awesome,
seen all the
though.
Saw movies?
Have I seen all of them?
Yeah.
I don't want to say I saw them. They didn't get good reviews, obviously, because it's a horror movie. They never get good reviews. But
I saw the first 4.
Yeah.
So I think there's like 8 of them.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of them.
I was so into those movies.
Yeah, I remember.
When they first came out, but I would have to watch it. Like I did a marathon.
Yeah.
Like it was just like the first 4 just came out. But I watched that one, then a funny one. Like I think it was I don't remember what it was. So I watched that one, then a funny movie, the second one,
Yeah.
funny, and I always had to do it like that to
Yeah.
forget it. I loved it. I loved it. It was so interesting concept.
Jigsaw, the Eamon Tobin actor,
Yeah.
Like, I think he did that part so fucking
He
good.
did so good. And
did so
then
good.
after the 4th one, and then I don't know, just after that, because there was like that break between the movies coming out.
Then it became it was like Saw 3D or something. Like there
I
was
don't
some
know.
bullshit one that came out that sucked.
All
really
I know
bad.
is I just got I can't do those anymore now. I can't do them anymore. I don't know if I've just because I've gotten older or what, but like they just creep me the fuck out.
Yeah,
I don't
the
like
first
that.
one came out in 2004. Holy shit, that was 17 years ago. I didn't think it was that fucking long ago. It's crazy for like the jump that they made because it was literally just 2 fucking guys.
Yeah, I know.
In a room, and he just had to chop his arm off, and then like
And
it was
then
like, oh,
it
that was
went
extreme. And
intense,
then,
right?
yeah, I want to see the
The one that was the craziest was when she had to like put her hand in this thing to grab a thing.
Yeah.
But that the things were like facing this way to where it was just like cutting her wrists open, you know?
Oh, Danny Glover was in this movie. I don't fucking remember him being in there. Oh shit, no, I do remember him being in there. I want to see. We'll just talk about this and then we're gonna end it here. I just want to see what these movies how it went. So it was Saw 1, Saw 2, Saw 3, Saw 4, and then Saw 5.
Yeah,
That's
I never
like
watched that one.
I think which one's the one that like he was like dead and it was
Dying
his
or
like
something?
daughter doing everything like some
Oh,
woman.
see, I didn't even watch that part.
I want to say it was this
Oh
one.
no, I did. It was the one that won. She was the one that like fell in all those needles, and
Something
she was
like
like,
that,
ah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So I watched past that.
Yeah, then there was Saw 5, I don't know. Saw 6, don't remember. Saw the
Whoa,
final
how did
chapter.
they? Wait, all of them are crime, but then they changed to fantasy on Saw. Look.
Yeah, they
Then
did.
why? Oh, mystery,
Mystery.
crime, fantasy.
I have no idea. Saw 5. Yeah, and then Saw 7, or whatever this one was, the final chapter. And then Jigsaw came out.
Whoa, that many years later? 7 years later?
Yeah, they like 8 years. They reprised this a couple years ago. And then what's this? Okay, that was
Spiral.
the next one. Okay.
Whoa, we should one of these days have like a marathon and go watch Spiral.
I wouldn't really want to care to watch these because I would just want to read about them. But I did want to watch this one though.
Right.
I did want to watch the
maybe one day
the Jigsaw one because I think that's what it kind of brings it back. Because see, that's
How
the Spiral
fun-
logo.
Hey, yeah.
He didn't really. Oh, I guess. he
How
did,
fun
but-
would it be if we watched that one, Jigsaw, together, right?
Yeah.
Then we went to the movies to watch Spiral together. But if you could somehow, like, if it's not that busy in the movie theaters, like if we luck out and we're the only ones in there, like mom and dad, but like we film each other's reactions in certain parts and you could put in the podcast.
I don't like get scared though.
I do.
It's only like the jump scares that like get me, like just because it's sound and it's like okay, that just came out. of
Already
nowhere.
I'm scared. Like I'm already in my dream about this.
I want you to watch this Quiet Place. It's fucking awesome.
I can't.
It's not. No, it's not. The thing is, that movie isn't scary. Like it really isn't.
Anticipation. Remember Bird Box?
I didn't watch that
Sandra
movie.
Since I've gotten older, every year I'm older, I'm more and more scared. to where it's gonna get to a point where I'm gonna be so scared to.
You're becoming my mom, but like way worse.
I'm not gonna be able to get out of the house.
I know.
I'm gonna be one of those people. What is it called? Like, there's an actual person
like
that has a fear of leaving your house.
Yeah.
I'm scared of my house too, though. Like if there's a spider, and there's not one here, but
I don't know why you're so scared of everything.
I don't know.
Maybe that's why you are so against believing in anything, because you're like, no, it's not. It can't be real, because if it's real, that's fucking just too
another
much.
fear. It's another fear of mine.
I think you just need to start believing in the flat Earth.
I should.
You have to believe that we're in the flat Earth and there's nothing else around here. Till July, and then they come out. We're like, yeah, there's fucking aliens. They're probing our asses. I'll be like, fuck yeah. And my hat's fucked again. I'm excited for July though. Yeah.
Me too.
I'm really excited for July. I'm hoping fucking cool shit happens. If they can pay for my fucking trip to do what I want to do in August, please do.
Whatever's about to happen, like if they're gonna decide to like say some shit and people are gonna go crazy, like wait until August when my season passes to Roaring Springs expire.
Yeah.
So just paid for that shit. For them to bring up something in July for the world to shut down again, I'm not gonna be a fan.
The world's shutting down.
Okay.
Let me just say fucking a couple more videos of UFOs. But all right, that was this episode.
That's a pretty good topic.
It was pretty good.
I feel hot and bothered right now.
It was fucking hot, definitely. Thank you guys so much for joining on episode number 17 of Talking About Real Shit podcast. So hot. Yeah, I want to try to get another guest soon.
Who?
I don't know. Someone. Just someone.
Our cousin?
Oh. Like, I don't know, fucking someone.
Like a person.
Like a person.
Like our cousin's not a person.
No, he's fucking...
Are you gonna go to the gas station and get a drink?
No, why the fuck do I need to go to the gas station to get you a drink?
It's okay, I got orange juice here.
Light orange juice.
Fuck, I'm the one that bought it.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it.
Pulp free.
I know, I like high pulp.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining on episode number 17 of Talking About Real Shit podcast. If you guys liked it, please like, follow, rate, subscribe. All the things that you can do. Check out our Instagram and all that stuff. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much. And we hope to see you guys, you retards, later.
Bye.
Bye, retards.
Need help?
Huh?
Do you need help?
No.
Literally sweat from the ujo. Oh man, I can't live here. We can't do it in here anymore. Like we can't.
I know. I'm trying to think.
Something's about to have to be different. We're gonna get rid of the roof.
Get rid of the roof?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what we can do.
We're gonna get an AC in here. A ventilating thing.
Like a fan?
Yeah.
It's not gonna do shit.
But we're gonna open up that door.